Hello, friends. Good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. I'm Cassandra Joan Butler, Agent 56 with the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. And this is the Cosmic Connections that we meet on Wednesdays around 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time. So tonight we're going to be talking about the Venus star point. And wow, that's a big deal. And it's connecting with us tonight. Well, we're beginning to feel it, but the exact moment when the sun and Venus are aligned in the sky is at 7:16 on Sunday morning. That's the 13th of August. And well, tomorrow night I'll be doing a little class on, little class on Venus star point. But my dears, if you are interested in Venus star point and the intricacies and the long cycles and the short cycles, I will draw your attention to the Cosmic Intelligence Agency. We have one of the international experts, and that is Julia Simons. And she, along with her colleagues and our friends, our dear astrology friends, have a recording at this point of the Venus star point. So please tap into that. Please consider doing the membership for the Cosmic Intelligence Agency, because it's a platform where you can connect with wonderful astrologers across the globe, whether you be a beginner or an advanced astrologer. You can always learn something new. That's what I love about astrology. Thank you, Laura. Lovely to see you from up in the northern latitudes, from down under, Laura, from outside of Buffalo, New York. Hi, Janet. Hey, Jerry. Good evening. Terry, Diane, Kyle. Happy hello. Peace to you. And Patty and Louise and Rose Chase. A lot of my dear friends from across the globe. Hi, Debbie S. So tonight we're going to talk about the Venus star point. We're focus on that. Next week we'll be talking about the new moon in Leo. So how's everyone doing? I shared last week my little episode at the full moon of 9 degrees of Aquarius, which was a little scary moment for me. Collapsed and capsized in a kayak. I'm really fine. And some other really good things happened this week, which are relative to my Aquarius Chiron in my own personal life. You see, the full moon cycle that we're still ebbing from illuminates something in our chart. Now, for me, it's the Chiron in Aquarius. Wherever Aquarius falls in your chart, you may have had some illumination in the past 12 days or so, revelations, as it were. Again, all of these full moons, new moons, quarter moons, they're not going to affect everyone the same, because our charts are structured individually, right? Of course, because we're all different. We're all unique. But the same thing with the Venus star point. And tonight, I just want you to focus on one petal of the rose that's the planet Venus makes when she orbits. It's the most incredible phenomena, friends. Venus literally makes a 5-pointed pentagram star with her orbit around the sun. Now, it's formed very eloquently and elegantly because the Venus is going to retrograde sometimes and she's going direct. Right now, she's in retrograde. And you probably all know that she's in the sign of Leo. So you can make an argument that this summer is the summer of love, but it might be the summer of love that's gone by. I know many people who are very nostalgic during this Venus retrograde in Leo for love that is no longer in our lives. And if you are even happily partnered, you might be very reflective and nostalgic about that relationship. So please be aware that all of that is happening this summer. And the highlight is Sunday with this Venus conjunct the sun exactly in the same degree as the sun. And it's a ongoing cycle that connects back to 2020 in June, in the sign of Gemini, when the Venus star point was in Gemini. So again, I'll be talking about that during a class. You're all invited. It's a Zoom class, and we'll be doing that tomorrow night. A couple little announcements here for you, friends, including some deadlines. Many of you know that I'm a huge supporter of Lilydale Assembly, which is south of Buffalo. It's a worldwide spiritualist camp that was founded in the 19th century. It's really the epicenter of spiritualism, modern spiritualism. And I teach there, and I also teach with one of their institutes that are connected to Lilydale, right outside the grounds, Fellowships of the Spirit. Now, on the 19th and 20th of August, I'll be hosting 2 classes, one on dreams and astrology, and the other one on Saturn in Pisces. So I would invite you all to come to those special events. They're all day, 10 in the morning until 5 p.m. You could attend virtually via Zoom or up close and personal in outside the grounds of Lilydale. And the deadline for the early bird is right before the Venus Star Point, August 12th. And another important deadline, we are going to Alaska, friends, in May of 2024. So if you are interested in a fantastic cruise, a learning, healing cruise, we're leaving, I think it's the 17th of May of 2024. You want to get your deposit in and you want to get your stateroom in as soon as possible. All the details are on my website, which is listed in the entrance, CassandraJoanButler.com. And but the deadline to get your initial deposit in is the 24th of August. So please don't delay. At least check it out. All the details are on my website. All right, friends, let's take a look at what this Venus Star Point is all about. And here it is, 7:16 in the morning on the 13th. Now, keep in mind, this is occurring during the balsamic cycle, the letting go cycle. We had our new moon 3 weeks ago, roughly. And when we are in a balsamic cycle, we're letting go of Cancer need. You know, Cancer is a beautiful sign. It represents many things, including our families. What I have observed among many people, and here's the question for the week, is anyone looking around and doing that, comparing and contrasting and believing that everyone has a fine family, that everyone is happy, everyone except me, because remember, Venus is retrograde. Or maybe you might just be saying to yourself, my family is great, my family relationships are great, but they could be better. I don't know. The balsamic cycle plus Venus retrograde, to me, I mean, is from, the sensing the air out there. People are a little bit nostalgic, reflective, maybe a little critical of their own circumstance. So my suggestion between now and the new moon, which is on Tuesday, and we'll talk about the new moon next week, is to really consciously let go of your need to have your family some certain way. That couple looks so in love, and that couple has this and that, and that person's single. Well, maybe I would like to be single and still have a family, whatever the case might be. I think that might be a thought that might run through. And you know what they say about comparing and contrasting? We should all run our lives like a racehorse with our blinders on, neither comparing or contrasting, just placing our goals ahead of ourselves. So what I like about the Venus Star Point, it's saying that. It's trining the North Node in Aries. So this takes place again on Sunday. And so the idea here is giving us a boost. Where do we want to go on our path? What is the next step? What is the confidence we want to dig down deep in our souls and go for it? So that's number one with this particular Venus Star Point in Leo, 20 degrees. Number two, a grand trine is forming, friends, in an earth element. The earth element that includes Uranus, Pluto, and Mars. What are the strategies? What do I need to take? What are the strategies and steps to work the plan and plan the work? That's another message from this Venus Star Point. I mean, it's great to wish and hope and want something, but you have to have a plan. So the Grand Trine in Earth is giving us the tools to attract the right people and the right situations to create that manifestation. And it's radical because Uranus is in the mix. Get outside of your own box of thinking. Do a new way of grounding what it is you want to accomplish. Juno is opposite Pluto. Now, Juno is the partnership energy. Pluto transforms and it lets go, of course, right? So we want to discern our partners, who's truly with us, and stand by those people no matter what. And there might be people that have disappointed you in the past. Well, they can still be in your life, right? But really focus and put your energy into the folks that are standing by you. So discernment regarding your particular partnerships, not just the partner, but partners. Ceres is opposite Chiron. Chiron means healing, sometimes through our mistakes, through our woundedness. So Ceres means food, literally, and the cereal of the grain, the goddess of the earth. So Ceres opposite Chiron is remembering that wonderful saying, let food be thy medicine. Really watch what you're eating. And last but not least, Hygeia is opposite the Venus star point. And so it's in joining us and reminding us that we can have everything in our lives if we're healthy, but really pay attention to how we can become healthier. All right, so the Sabian symbol is intoxicated chickens trying to fly. Whoa. All right, so what's a chicken? I mean, a chicken is not a bird of prey. A chicken pretty much stays close to the home, to the pen. So this particular image is reminding us that sometimes we really have to dream the impossible dream. And that might be what is going on in your lives. What is your heart's desire? Where do you want to shine like a diamond? Go to our 20 degrees of Leo Falls. That's the Sabian symbol of the intoxicated chickens trying to get off ground and into the air. What are you willing to do to manifest your loving creativity? Just, what I mean by that is creativity and love and the Venus star point, our heart's desires. It always takes some form of effort. Here's another question for you this week. Sometimes I peruse Netflix, and last night I saw, The Untold Story or Untold by Caitlyn Jenner. Has anyone seen that? What an amazing documentary. Everyone knows who Caitlyn Jenner is. She's a trans woman who transitioned from Bruce Jenner. I didn't know the Bruce Jenner story as well as I thought I did. Bruce Jenner, basically, I would say 45 minutes of the entire program was all about Caitlyn recollecting, reminiscing, doing Venus retrograde when she was Bruce Jenner. And she applauded Bruce Jenner. She said that Bruce Jenner became the greatest athlete on the planet during the Olympic Games because he put the effort in. And that made me think of this Sabian symbol, intoxicated chickens trying to fly. He was just an everyday person who strove. He put all of his energy into becoming the greatest athlete of that year. And I remember that was 76, I believe. So do watch it because it's very inspiring. And of course, she was saying that some of Bruce's own angst about being confused or having body dysphoria was really motivating him to make this statement. And at the end of the Olympics, he had said to himself, this is it. I'm either going to be the best or I'm never going to do this sport again. That's kind of like the type of energy with this Venus star point. So I thought that was rather interesting. The other thing I want to mention to you with the Venus star point, let's see if I can get out of here. Okay. There's been a particular focus here, starting with Gemini, which is the word, going to Aries on the petals of the rose of Venus, which is, of course, Venus star point in order here from 2020, to Capricorn, to Libra, to Sunday's Leo. Just make that into a sentence. In the beginning was the word, the Gemini energy that was moving us through Aries. What can I do that's so personal and reflective of my own self? To Capricorn, working and becoming an authority, This all dates back to 2020, this particular Venus star point. And the last Venus star point in Libra last fall was like trying to balance and trying to do whatever it is to make yourself shine, no matter what the response might be to this Sunday. And that's our heart's desire at 20 degrees, dreaming the impossible dream. All right, friends, this is where the Venus star point is falling in your chart. For Aries, it's falling in your creativity and your romance, maybe perhaps regarding your children. For Taurus, it's in your home life, where you're living, how you're connecting with your family, Taurus. For Gemini, it's relating to your word again. Are you keeping your word? Are you thinking the right thoughts? Are you speaking the right thoughts? For Cancer, what are you doing that's creating abundance in your life? Are you doing your right livelihood? This Venus star point is activating that for you. For the Leo friends, it's all about, or Leo rising, all about you. You are the star of the shining story this upcoming weekend. Step into your grandness, your magnificence, Leo, and be proud and be loud, right? That's for our Leos. Virgo, take some time this weekend at the Venus star point and tap into the God of your understanding, to retreat, to meditate, to dream, to take care of yourself, your inner spiritual self. For Libra, take a look at your wonderful friends, the people in your life that you are aligned with, those folks that are like-minded and who support you, even though perhaps you're not always available to them. For the Scorpio energies, Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun, take a look at your magnificent dream, your ambitions regarding what your legacy is. For Sagittarius, it's all about, I'm going to close that. Sagittarius, it's all about expanding yourself, travel, being very being very authentic, rather, with your words. For Capricorn, it's all about taking yourself and becoming more powerful, tapping into your psychological, your spiritual self, and also taking care of the books with your finances. Aquarius, this Venus star point is activating your partners and making you realize how fortunate you are to have those BFFs or that spouse or that significant other, and really celebrating that partnership. For Pisces, it's about your work and also the way you're working on yourself to improve yourself, especially your health. So the dream is about taking care of you, Pisces. All right, friends, thank you so much for sharing this webinar in real time. And those who do over the years, I just pluck their names in here, and then you receive a, I call it the Lunar Lights Club. It's a subscription service that's based on your chart, and it's jam-packed with information and videos throughout the year. So I'm going to pick someone on my little basket here. And tonight, who wins that will be Susan Jaworski. Hi, Susan. Are you in the room today? I didn't see your name, but you are a winner, Susan. I'm saying hello to Terry and Leslie and Jerry and Nancy. Good evening, friends. Hello, Susan. Yes. Yes. Okay, please. Let's see. Yes, you're going to be going. Awesome, Susan. Wonderful mediums from Lilydale. Please come. It's your neck of the woods, my dear Susan. Hi, Donna, Kim, Angela, Cooper. Hello. Absolutely. Christine. Hello, dear. Christine, would you be so kind as to send me a message, because Christine, you won last week and I need to get your birth information. Dana, hello. Hi, Cindy. Hello, Louise. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Jill, Gina. All right, beautiful people, everyone here. Nice to see you. Oh, it's Cassadaga, Sandy, down in Florida. Okay. All right, dear friends, great to see you all, and thank you for sharing. I'm going to do some mediumistic messages now, so stay in the room if you'd like to receive one. You just have to say yes when I come to your name, and please, if you wouldn't mind just saying, I would like to have a message. All right, so I close my eyes and then just randomly select people. Okay, and my finger came to Laura Michael. Laura Meikle. Okay. Hi, Laura. I picked you. Okay, you said you want a message. Fabulous. Okay, Laura. As I am tuning into your energy tonight, I'm with a grandmother. I'm with a grandmother in spirit with you, Laura. And she was quite the traveler. She was quite the ahead of her time type of person. I'm not sure if she's mother's side or father's side of the family, but she always had her bags packed. And she was someone who had this great sense of humor, this great sense of joie de vivre. You know, she was just always joyful and happy and very independent. I don't know if your grandfather was still with her or not, but when she was, she did a lot of solo traveling or with friends. And she's reminding you, Laura, that you too have a lot of her attributes, that you are a seeker of knowledge and truth, and you love taking classes and traveling. And she's saying the best is yet to be. And just don't be discouraged, because there's been some things around your personal life that has kept you grounded from doing what you want to do, i.e. get out more and expand yourself, doing more ninth house things, as it were, Laura. Ninth house, among other things, is travel and learning. So as I'm tuning into you, I'm getting a big circle around April of next year. April and May of 2024, there might be a big trip. Hey, come to Alaska with us. But I just do feel, Laura, that you're going to be doing a lot more things in the spring of 2024 that you've had to postpone, not just because of the 2020-21 COVID, but because of some other very practical concerns in your family or personal life. I leave that with God's blessings to you, honey. All right. You feel free to give me some feedback on the comments. Okay. And the next person my finger has gone to is Sandy Lyons. Sandy Lyons, I'm with you. I'm going to give you a message, my dear Sandy Lyons. What an appropriate name, because we're talking about Leo, Venus star point. We're in the Leo time of the year. Sandy Lyons. I don't know why I'm getting this for you, but I'm getting the Eiffel Tower for you. I don't know if you've been to Paris, if you're planning to go to Paris, or if you're French, but I'm just going to give you that image that came to me very quickly for you. Number one. Number two, I feel that you're doing a lot of emptying out of the old. You've been decluttering for some time. It's not just your stuff. It might be relative stuff that somehow lands in your living space, right? Old cards, old papers, old mementos, and you're just doing all this great shoveling, Sandy. So it's a really good thing for you to take a break from that and know that Rome wasn't built in a day, and your decluttering is not going to be done in a weekend. All right. I want to reassure you, it's okay to go slow with this. The other thing I'm picking up with you, Sandy, is I don't know if they're in spirit or if they're around you. I don't know if you have two dogs there in spirit or two dogs here on the earth plane, but I'm getting dogs, plural, and I'm feeling that you have a special relationship with all animals, but especially the pooches, the dogs themselves, that they comfort you and they kind of read you and you read them. I'm getting a larger dog, kind of like a retriever of some stripe, and also a small terrier type. And but they seem to be pack animals and with you. So does that make sense to you? Okay. All right. That was okay. So you're welcome to give me feedback, my dear. So that is what I'm getting for you tonight. Okay. And you think that's your mother's sister. Very good. All right. Well, we're at our time, my dear. And so what I would like to do to you all is give you a big Venus star point hug and wish for you all to have a beautiful, bright, beautiful Sunday. Really do something special. Make it a sacred time, wherever it might fall, wherever you may fall on the earth. Just check out where Venus star point falls when the sun and Venus are together, and maybe make a point to do a prayer or do a meditation, walk in nature, light a candle, do something, even if it's a few minute reflection on your heart's desire. Identify where 20 degrees of Leo falls in your chart, and know that's a continuance of a cycle that's been going on for a while. All right, and I hope you have a very blessed week. We'll be talking about the new moon next week, and much love and bright shining Venus star point for you all. Bye now.